Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, I am going to share these 3 special tools that you should be doing every single day if you want to call in your desires a lot faster than they're coming in right now. So these 3 things, let's dive right in. The first one is get your cute little heinies outside at the start of every single day. Get outside, breathe in the fresh air, look around, and start finding gratitude. I'm grateful for the sun on my skin. I can feel the breeze on my face. I'm looking at this beautiful tree and it's so abundant and green. Or I'm looking at the leaves changing colors. I'm looking at the grass. I'm looking at the squirrels. There's birds chirping, and you just go on this rampage of gratitude that you just feel so lucky to be alive, to be seeing these beautiful things, to have eyes, to have ears, to smell things. There's nothing like the smell of freshly cut grass. For me, I love that. But the first thing that I do, the minute I get out of bed or off my couch, I'm a couch sleeper sometimes, I open up my blinds and I immediately step outside and I just breathe. I lean against my railing. I have a little back deck and I just sit there and I'm like, all right, what is the energy of today? And I ask myself that question, and I ask my guides and my angels to show me what I should do today. Who should I go see? What should I do? Who should I talk to? And I immediately go into my gratitude of what is around me. And then I get my coffee and then I get my things together and then I go back outside and I start the next thing. Number 2 is journaling the good. So what I'll do is I'll look at the day before, or maybe even the whole week before, and I will journal and write down the highlight of my day or week. And I'll say, oh, I was so grateful to have this conversation with a stranger in Target today or yesterday, or my niece texted me that she loved me and that made me feel so good. And I'll start gathering this list. And before you know it, my list gets stopped. I'm like 10 things deep, and all of a sudden I hop to the next page because my energy is so high that I start manifesting. I'm like, what do I want to call in today? So I end up journaling. I end up like not finishing my list because I'm filled with such energy that I'm like, I got to use this energy to then create what I want to happen today. You know, what do I want to write down tomorrow about my highlights about today? And that's what I write on the second page. So the first page is my highlights from the previous day, the previous week. And before I can even finish that and identify all the good that happened to me, my hand just stops mid-sentence and I go to the next page and I'm like, okay, I'm so grateful now that I received $5,000. I'm so grateful now that my partner arrived and he surprised me with flowers at my door. And I just start creating a list of what I want to call in. And lately it's been happening for me. So that's why I'm here sharing it, because I want you guys to start doing this. I do this every single morning. Nature and gratitude, right? Second one is journaling the highlights and then what you want to call in. And then the third one is meditating, whether it's going for a drive, taking a bath, being outside and meditating. Sometimes I'll just sit on my little meditation poof as I'm journaling and I'll put my pen down and I'll feel called to just close my eyes and just see what pops up. And I just settle my mind down. And when you meditate, you are stopping all resistance. You are saying, I am not allowing a single negative thought into my vibration. And meditation, Abraham Hicks calls it allowing your cork to come to the top of the water and just bop around. Okay, if you've listened to Esther's teaching, she's amazing, but she talks about like your cork bopping around on the top of the water and being free flowing and nothing's bothering you and you're just so light. When you meditate, you become that cork. You're just free. You're not held down. You're not heavy. Okay, so be this bopping cork and on the top of the water and just go with the flow. So those 3 things are going to speed up your manifestations. In the last 2 weeks, I have manifested so many crazy things. I had my birthday week. I manifested a surprise party for myself. I manifested a couple boat rides, which was unheard of. I haven't been on a boat in like 20 years, and I got to go on 4 boat rides in 1 week. I manifested money. I manifested more opportunities with my career. I manifested being on an online TV show. This was all within the past 2 weeks. I also manifested something really big that's top secret that I can't talk about just yet, but I will soon, trust me. And it's an amount of money that I actually wrote in my journal on August 15th. I have it screenshot and saved it. And it was a high number. And just yesterday, I got a message saying that I will be receiving that high number. It is insane how much we are able to manifest if we just write it down, if we just get out in nature, find our gratitude, write down our highlights, then switch over, write what we want to call in, and then meditate and allow all resistance to dwindle away. Just let it dissolve. The thoughts of, oh, but what if it doesn't come? Or when is it going to come? Or how am I going to pay my bills? In those moments that you're meditating, you are not thinking anything. You're just feeling so good in nature or in your bathtub or on your drive. You're appreciating the sun on your skin. These 3 things will change your day. Start every morning doing these 3 things and watch your life unfold. Just watch. Trust me. And a lot of times people say, well, I'm doing these things and it's still not working. Then you have to go a little bit deeper and see, what is my vibration throughout the day? Is it only feeling good that 20 minutes in the morning, or are you continuing to let it spiral even more and more and more throughout your day? Or are you completely resistant at the end of the day? So you have to track your whole day and see, are you being consistent, feeling non-resistant throughout the day? You're feeling good and you're knowing that everything's working out for you. Okay, so that might be a reason why it's not working for you. All right, lovies, if you need help, I do one-on-one coaching. I have a mentorship program. I have a Patreon page. I am putting these messages out there in so many different ways to help you all suffer less. I want you to experience the magic that I get to experience, and you can do it. I'm not special. I am not special. I mean, I am special. We're all special, but you can do this too. It just takes simply meditating, journaling, getting in a feel-good state, finding gratitude. Being outside is a huge one because you're connected to Mother Earth and the universe. But you can do this. And if you need help, book a session with me. Everything's in the description box below. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here, and I'm sending you so much love. All right, peace out.